Hey, welcome to Metal Punk Reviews. I'm Shane, this is Rob, and we're going to talk about bullying. So, bullying is fucking lame. A lot of people get bullied all the time on the internet, at school, just walking down the street, and that's not fucking cool.
No, it's not. If you guys watched the video I did about the bullying against bronies and how it's not cool and stuff, if not, I'll link it in the description. But well, believe it or not, we've actually went to school together since like first grade and up until 8th grade, and we were actually bullied a lot in school. And well, look at us now.
Oh yeah, we are
Yeah.
two very successful young men. Yeah. Especially me. I got swag.
No. One thing that really annoys me with this whole bullying thing is that some schools, when it happens online, or not online, when it happens in person, like some schools don't do anything about it. Like when I mentioned the Grayson incident, where he was being bullied for having a My Little Pony backpack, and the school didn't do shit to fucking stop it. They just said don't bring it anymore, and that was basically their way of dealing it. But now they have actually decided to take the problem and deal with it head on, and they are letting him bring the backpack now, so it's kind of cool. And you know, bullying also leads to like suicide and stuff, which is pretty bad. And personally, I think like if someone like bullies someone to the extent of suicide, like the bully should be held like accountable or something. You know, like
Yeah.
like Halo attempted suicide or something, get like sentenced to life or something, or like something to like sentenced to certain time in prison or something.
Yeah.
Because it's basically kind of like murder, actually, if you think about it.
It is. You never know how bad, if you bully someone, you never know how bad you can. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
How
you don't
badly
know
it'll affect them.
Yeah, and you don't know what, like if you bully someone and then they go home later, like you don't know what they'll do, and if they kill themselves, then it's gonna be like their
Or
blood is gonna be on your hands for the rest of your life.
they can come back and kill you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had me
didn't want to
thinking,
say
like,
that. Yeah, I get it. But like, like I mean, it's even sadder too, because there's
More
even
sad.
well, whatever, more sad. Fucking bullying over here. Grammar Nazi. Just kidding. It's even more sad when you hear these cases of teachers who actually bully students as well. Like remember my sophomore year, the guy that came back and with the bombs and stuff tried to kill the two teachers.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, later on, we found out why he was actually there, because there's this one teacher who I unfortunately had the next year, and I know why he wanted to kill her, because I kind of did too. I mean, she was a complete bitch. I mean, she focused more on like the problem with what I was wearing over like me actually passing the class. It's like, oh, shirt with blood on it, can't wear that, too disgusting. But Cannibal Corpse shirt, totally fine. It's like, oh, jacket with Halo. Remember that Halo jacket I had? It was green, said UNSC on it, had the patch, and then the assault rifle on the back.
Mhm.
She said can't wear that because it's too inappropriate.
That's fucking stupid.
But she let me keep the belt buckle that I had, which was a frag grenade from Halo. It's like,
Pointless.
I know,
Teachers.
so stupid. But
Stupid.
so like, there was also an article I read that there was this bill going on in Congress that would help schools have like, I guess like set up programs to help schools like teach anti-bullying and stuff. But there's this one guy who's actually against it, because the one thing he's worried about is where the money's going to come from. I mean, he has like basically no cares in the world except money. And that's sad as fuck, because like people can, like learn shit from that, and I think it's a great fucking thing.
Yeah, like I saw this music video from this band called Our Last Night.
Mm-hmm.
They're like post-hardcore. They're from LA.
Yo.
What, LA or post-hardcore?
Both.
Hey, remember what this video is about?
I know.
And
But that's actually a matter of opinion, though.
Yeah, well, but they have this video called Sunrise, and one of the lyrics, the singer Trevor, he says you can make it to the sunrise. So like the whole video, it basically shows like, well, you guys can look it up, but it's like,
We'll put a link in the
yeah,
description,
I'll
so you
put
don't.
a link. So,
Well, I'll do it since it's my
but
computer.
it's basically sure, okay, fine, but it's basically about bullying and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of those videos where it's like you can kind of like relate to it,
Mm-hmm.
but it also like makes you feel bad,
Yeah.
and like at the end of the video they have like I don't remember, like there's this guy who they're like promoting this fundraiser or something, or no, the guy who directed the video, he like has a fundraiser to like stop bullying, and you can like buy a t-shirt or something.
Kind of like what the voice actors from My Little Pony do, especially Tara Strong. She mainly gets involved with the charities, especially with bullying. Like the Michael, who was one of the kids who was bullied and he tried to kill himself. And like I said in the previous video, fortunately nothing happened. But Tara Strong, started up a charity, and all the bronies just jumped in, raised like thousands of dollars for him, and that's pretty awesome. And I don't know why bronies get like so much shit, because like people don't want to get the chance to know them, so they basically don't have the right to say anything about them, because it's like, oh, you hear something on the internet and you just instantly believe it. So it's kind of sad, and that's another thing that's a huge problem is cyberbullying too. I mean, not just like the internet, but like Xbox Live, PSN, all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Kids who try to think that they're cool and shit, but it just makes them look like a complete idiot.
What did Microsoft tweet one time about parties? They said like, oh, there'll be less jerks.
Something like that. I don't
Like,
remember.
how is that possible? Like, you're gonna meet someone online, they're gonna call you a faggot or something just because you beat them in Call of Duty or some stupid shit. It's
Which everyone knows Titanfall is way better.
which
Well,
everyone
fucking
knows that it's just a video game and it doesn't matter, just as long as you're having fun.
True. Well, I mean, kind of hard to have fun with a fucking hacker on the other team, right?
Yeah, but
Which-
very rarely do I play. I used to play games to be good, but now it's like I don't care anymore. I just
Now I
play
just
to have
play
fun.
because I'm bored. Just
That too.
becoming good is just fucking I accidentally,
yeah.
So I mean we've been playing games since what, like
I've been playing since I was like 5.
since what, like late 90s?
Yeah,
That's-
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Nintendo 64, fucking PlayStation 1 and 2, fucking Xbox 360, all that shit, man. I still got my old fucking consoles here. The Wii, best console ever.
The Wii U, best console ever.
True. No, but all for reals though, it's like, so cyberbullying is probably the biggest waste of time next to actual bullying, because like there's people on there's people on the internet that literally don't do a damn fucking thing but start shit on the internet. It's like I think you said it before. We were talking one night, and he said instead of arguing and harassing people over the console war, why not just actually play your own fucking system and shut the fuck up?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
that
just-
comment.
Yeah. It's just like, damn,
It
dude.
doesn't matter. They both play games just
I know.
for fun.
It's just, even though Sony kind of downgraded,
They both
but
they both play games if they work.
True. True. So, I think, I know, like, some people, have a hard time, like, forgiving, like, the people who actually bullied them and stuff in school and all that. I know, like, the last time I was confronted with someone who bullied me in middle school, I just told them to go fuck themselves and walked away. But, I mean,
You remember when I got bullied?
No, I don't actually.
Middle school?
No, I don't.
Corey?
No, I don't. I don't remember
Well,
anything.
Now I have a story to tell.
Okay, go ahead.
So, that one time at lunch, I was gonna go get a brownie. It's like $1, remember?
Yeah.
So I went up to go buy a brownie, and this kid came up to me and stole my $1.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to get it back, but he crumpled up the $1 and he was throwing it back and forth with him and his friend, like monkey in the middle kind of shit.
Was I even there?
You were.
I was.
You were. You saw the whole thing.
I did.
Yeah. You just don't remember.
I don't remember.
Selective
Basically,
memory.
anything
Anything
he
I remember, he doesn't,
and vice versa. So anyway, continue.
But so they were throwing it back and forth, and I eventually got it back. Like he handed it to me because I guess he was bored. He was sick of fucking with me. So like, I was so pissed at him. Like I just looked at him like up close in his face, and I spit in his face.
Nice.
But it wasn't like I didn't like hawk a loogie at him.
Oh.
I just went like, but enough still like went on his face. But I spit on him, and then he punches me like almost as hard as he could in the temple. And when you hit someone in the temple, you could give them brain damage.
Yeah.
Like he could have killed me.
Really don't remember.
But he punches me. Then he grabs me by the shirt, pulls me out, because remember there's like the railings?
Yeah.
So there's like these railings, and he pulls me out of like the area where like you'd buy your lunch, and to like this open area, and then he knees me in the chest, and then I fall to the ground, and I like blacked out for, it felt like I blacked out for like 5 minutes, because I didn't remember anything. I felt like I blacked out, and then next thing I remember after that is Mr. Cosmos. He was like looking at me like, "Are you okay?" Stuff like that. And then there's like this, I don't want to be racist, but maybe I do, but no. There's like this Asian lady, and she couldn't speak any English.
Oh God, I remember
and
her.
She's
Oh my
like,
God.
"Oh, can you help me get to the office?" So I had to help her get to the office while I could hardly walk myself.
Can you help me get to the office? I don't know. Can you fucking help me first?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I said. I was like, "Can you help me?" And she just
Okay.
like walks over. She didn't even know what went on. But I helped her.
Oh my God.
Like I was literally like, I almost like passed out like while I was walking.
Mhm.
Luckily, Burrell's kind of small,
Yeah.
so I made it. And then next thing I knew, I was in Miss Cook's office.
Mhm.
She was a assistant principal.
She was a bitch too.
She was
by the
one
way.
of the. We had two.
We had two.
But yeah, Mr. Cosmos was the principal.
yeah,
Miss
yes.
Cook, and then I don't remember who else, but I know we had two.
I don't remember one. I remember Miss Cook was a fucking bitch too.
But yeah, but I was in her office, and I told her that I spit on him, and the next day she gave me detention, and then that was fucking stupid. And then the Corey kid got he got expelled because fucker almost killed me.
Mhm.
Because I've never been hit that hard in the head before. I think the next week I couldn't even do math.
Dude, I don't even need to get hit in the head. I can't do math at all. No, but like, yeah, that's fucking sad and all. But like
when something like that happens and you almost like die or something,
kind of like too far.
that's almost like committing murder. That's like
Yeah.
attempted murder.
Yeah, I mean, like, I never got anything like that severe. I got like bullied like the way I dressed because I wasn't like the sexy stud I am now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I did get harassed and bullied for the way I dressed back in middle school, but that really never got to me at all. But what really got to me was in 8th grade, obviously our last year at middle school, our principal left, and the assistant principal, Miss Cook, actually took his place, and this kid, for some reason, tried to if for our PE class, if you went a certain amount of days with no PE clothes, you got what we had called beautifications. Which,
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
those are so stupid. Basically, you got a slip, and you had to like complete like you had to fill up a certain amount of bags of trash and stuff like that. It was so stupid, but
I only got that like once.
I got it like twice. because of like some stupid shit. But anyway, apparently like the kid had problems as it was, and the teacher, our remember Miss Winterbottom? Yeah. Our PE teacher caught the kid with the bag over his head that he had to get, that they gave you, and then he went to the office and he basically blamed all that on me, Neil and George, two of my other friends who we all had PE together. And like the next day, the principal called us in and stuff, and like it was me and my other friend George, and like I was explaining everything, and she just like dead on like looked. Well, it was her and the counselor who was also a bitch, and Miss what was her name? Miss Ward or something.
I think so.
Something like that. Anyway, who cares? Who gives a fuck? But anyway, like I was telling them basically what happened, and like they both like looked at each other and then looked at me and said, I don't believe that, not one bit. And then my friend George started just talking what happened, and he literally said the exact same thing that I said, and they were just like, yeah, that's more believable than what you said. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, fucking really? So, like, that's basically, like, kind of, what's it called? What's it called? Basically throwing your power around, I guess you could say. And, the reason why he's here, we actually, gotta go to court tomorrow to fight a citation because we were harassed by this park ranger back in December, so... I mean,
that's a different story.
But it still counts as bullying, though, because he was being a complete dick. You know,
Yeah.
like, asking us, like the same question over and over again. He was, basically, it was us two, my aunt, and a friend of my aunt, and, he kept his back toward my aunt, like, the entire time, and, like...
When she was trying to tell him about her medical issues.
Well, we were all trying to tell him about her medical issues, and... he didn't even fucking care. He just like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and just a whole bunch of shit, and it's just same thing. You know, throwing your fucking badge around. Cops do it. Fucking park rangers do it. Teachers do it. I mean, it's fucking horrible, and they're all
But what's a cop without their badge?
a dick.
No, they're just a civilian. Just a guy with
They
a gun.
could still be dick.
Yeah, but
dicks,
if you
though.
take away cops' badge, they're just like
Yes.
one of the like
Still
any
be
of
a dick,
us.
though. Yeah, that's true.
Then they have no power. Take away a cop's badge, they have no power.
True. But you know, the cops who do have badges, though, I'm saying, and it all just boils down to the same pot of bullying and harassing, and it's just fucking stupid. I mean, it's like, I mean, you really shouldn't be like bullying someone for liking different things than you do. I mean, like I said in the previous video, I don't like excuse me, I don't like Breaking Bad and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah, but like I don't go around the internet saying, hey, meth head.
Breaking Bad
Hey,
sucks.
meth head.
Well-
Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't go around like making fun of people for watching the show. It's just what you watch, what you want. And that's why like people shouldn't be like making fun of bronies just because they like a fucking show. It's like, who gives a shit?
It's stupid to make fun of people for anything.
Yeah, exactly. But like most of them get bullied because they watch My Little Pony, because it's obviously like all over the internet. But like,
Yeah, and there's the really creepy Rule
don't
30.
no
Never mind.
no.
Moving on.
Anyway, moving on. I mean, it's like, like, personally, I think, like, well, I mean, I really lost what I was gonna say. Mostly kids that actually, like, bully other kids is because they have, like, problems at home and shit, and that's also kind of, like, parents' faults for, like, not paying attention to their kids and stuff, and what, like, really kind of, like, pisses me off is that, like, you have a kid who fucking, doesn't get, paid attention to by, like, his mom or dad or whoever's fucking home and stuff. Fucking cat, even. And,
Dude, even today, I tried to bond with my dog, and walks away.
I would too, honestly. Anyway,
Right in the fields.
sorry. But like, and then like this kid, thinks like, oh, okay, or like he has like very abusive parents and stuff, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna take it out on you, and stuff like that. It's just like, it's like, don't, it's like, just because like you don't like what the hell's going on at your home doesn't mean you can like force on like other people, by like going up to someone and punching them, just like your fucking dad does or whatever. I mean, it's horrible stuff like that too. So like parents need to like, fucking
Pay attention to their kids.
get their heads out of their asses and cause like it like also kind of like a little side note is I also hate it when like, when it like turns out that there's like a school shooting or something and and then like the parents instantly blame like the fucking video games and the movies and stuff, and it's like, well, wait a minute, you're the same parent that works like 2 fucking jobs and doesn't see your fucking kid like all day, correct? Yes. So it's your fault for letting him play the video games, and it's your fault for not telling him the difference between right and wrong. So don't blame the video games, blame the parents, basically.
Yeah.
So I think that's basically all we have to say about that. Bullying's not cool, and we've both been there and gone through it, and I mean, we do bully each other, but that's because we know we're joking around and stuff. But also, I want to go back to that anti-bullying bill. The guy who is more concerned about like where like the money's coming from, like the stupidest fucking excuse he gave was there were 2 girls who are best friends, like BFFs. Okay? Oh my god. And and he was saying that like one day in school, like these 2 girls, one of them got a new pair of shoes and the other girl didn't like it, so she said something that like, I don't like it, and someone took that as bullying. That was exactly what was my exact reaction.
That's
just
not
like,
even bullying. That's just your opinion.
It's 2 friends talking to each other. It's
That's
like
different.
I know it's like I don't like your shirt, and it's like I'm not bullying you. It's like
It's just your opinion.
don't like Panic at the Disco. I'm sorry. But of course, you can't say anything about Motley Crue because you
I like Motley Crue.
See.
Fuck.
But I mean, it's like so maybe like this bill will be able to like, tell the difference between bullying and someone's fucking opinions, and then it'll teach like people like what'll happen like when, like when you see bullying, what do you do or something. That's basically what it should be.
Schools always give the same instructions when you see bullying, though.
School's also full of shit too.
Yeah, they're like, oh, if you see someone getting bullied, tell an adult right away.
Yeah,
Don't hesitate. Tell an adult. Tell a teacher.
They also say that about a lot of things too. Like a couple weeks ago, I was skimming through Yahoo, and there was this article I read to where this girl, she saw one of her classmates cutting himself with like a razor blade. Like it was like that fucking big too. It was like shrapnel. Like during school. Fucking 6th grader up in Virginia Beach, and she basically what she did was she took the razor blade from the kid's hand and like threw it away, and she told the teacher. She ended up getting like 10 days suspension and written up for expulsion.
Why?
Because the school's a bunch of fucking
She's
retards.
helping.
The school's excuse was she was holding the razor blade.
Oh my god. You know what? I was on Tumblr yesterday and I saw this post. There's people that are going around taping razor blades and gluing them to like playgrounds. So if you have a child and say like your 6 or 7-year-old is using the monkey bars,
pay attention.
Tell your kid to pay attention, or you like look at the playground, see if it's safe, because you don't want your kid to like grab a monkey bar and then their whole hand gets cut open from a razor blade because some asshole had to tape them there.
That's what
that's like the most fucked up thing you could ever do at like.
Well, not really. I mean,
that's one of the most fucked up things you could do. Not in general, but like at a playground.
Yeah, I mean, there's that there's that thing that went around. Remember the thing where like someone put their heroin syringe in the fucking ball pit at the McDonald's playground. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Or it was like Chuck E. Cheese or some shit.
That's disgusting.
I know, it was a fucking needle that had like heroin and stuff in it, and like the kid like, cause like you're not supposed to wear shoes when you go on like the fucking the jungle gym and shit, and like you know it's like, kid got the thing
Stabbed?
like yeah like in
But it didn't
his foot.
inject?
It did.
It did?
Yeah, kid was acting all like fucked up like that night, and the parents had to take him to the hospital and shit.
Oh my god, that's like that one stupid ass lady that drugged her 2-year-old in the car with ecstasy.
Yeah, I remember
That, oh my god, that was on the news for like a month.
that. Yeah, there was also that scare going around like the 70s and 80s where like people were like taking like Halloween candy, putting like razor blades and drugs inside it, and then like re-wrapping them and giving them out to kids and stuff. That's why your mom or dad always says, "Let me check the candy before you eat it."
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This world is a very fucked up place.
Yep.
We're kind of getting off the subject though.
I know, but just want
Just
to
bringing it up.
get that out there. Yeah. That girl though, the girl, that's another example of teachers and principals bullying and stuff like that. The bullying students. Couldn't see my finger. Sorry. But yeah, so. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all we got to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. Please take this seriously. Also, like the previous video, heed the warning in the beginning. Any comment that's considered bullying or harassment will just be removed from us. So, like and favorite if you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you guys next episode. Later.